Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, first up, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, and I've got something truly special for you. A unique and antique piece that's often overlooked in the market. The 1988 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark in fine condition. Now, while this might seem like just another dime at first glance, there's much more to it than meets the eye. In today's video, we'll explore the significance of this particular coin, what makes it stand out, its collector value, and why it could be a great addition to your collection. So, grab your magnifying glasses, and let's get started. Before we zoom into the specifics of the 1988 Roosevelt dime, let's take a moment to understand the series as a whole. The Roosevelt dime, first introduced in 1946, has been one of the most enduring designs in American numismatics. Designed by John R. Sinek, this dime was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, following his death in 1945. The obverse features the profile of Roosevelt, while the reverse showcases a torch, olive branch and oak branch, symbolizing unity, peace, and strength. Over the years, the Roosevelt dime has been produced in various mint marks, with coins bearing the D mint mark produced at the Denver Mint. However, when you get into the specifics of individual years, you'll find that some dimes have attributes that make them more desirable to collectors. Let's dive deeper into the 1988 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark. The year 1988 marks a period where the Roosevelt dime was still being produced in relatively high numbers for circulation. In fact, around 586 million dimes were minted that year, so it's safe to say that many of these coins were used in everyday transactions. Unlike coins from the 1960s or early 1900s, 1988 dimes aren't exactly rare in terms of production. However, this doesn't mean that all 1988 dimes are without value. The real value lies in certain characteristics, and if you've got a 1988 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark in fine condition, you could be sitting on a hidden gem. Now let's talk about condition. Coins are graded using a standardized scale known as the Sheldon scale, which ranges from poor, P1, to perfect, MS7. A coin's condition is crucial when determining its value. The term fine condition refers to a coin that shows signs of wear, but the details are still clearly visible. The coin should have distinct features, though they may be slightly softened from circulation. For the 1988 Roosevelt dime, fine condition means that the coin still retains a lot of its detail, especially on Roosevelt's profile and the torch and branches on the reverse side. While it may have some scratches or light wear, it is still in good enough shape to catch the eye of a collector. One thing that makes your 1988 Roosevelt dime special is the color and the way it is aged. Over the years, dimes that have been exposed to different environments and handling conditions can develop unique patinas or shades. In this case, you may notice a distinct black and brown shade on the coin. This shading is caused by a combination of factors, such as oxidation, tarnishing, and exposure to certain elements. The black and brown hues, while not common for all 1988 dimes, give the coin a unique look that could appeal to collectors who appreciate the beauty of coins with natural aging. While this type of shading might not add substantial value on its own, it certainly adds to the uniqueness and aesthetic appeal of the coin. When you find one with such characteristics, it could catch the attention of niche collectors who value these patinated or aged coins. So, how much is the 1988 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark in fine condition really worth today? To answer that, we need to look at the current market trends and what collectors are willing to pay for these types of coins. While most 1988 dimes in standard, fine condition, especially those with unique shading or aging, are a different story. At the time of this video, the market value for a 1988 Roosevelt dime in fine condition with the D mint mark can range $87,000, depending on the exact condition and appeal to collectors. But here's where things get interesting. If your 1988 Roosevelt dime has that special black and brown shading, you could potentially see the value rise even further. Some collectors specialize in coins with unique patinas or tones, and for them this coin could be valued higher due to its distinct appearance. In some cases, the value could reach anywhere $91,000 or even more in certain niche markets. If you're looking to sell or trade your 1988 Roosevelt dime, there are a few options available to you, especially if they have unique qualities like the black and brown shading. Always take clear, close-up photos that highlight the coin's condition and shading. Coin shows are a great place to meet collectors and dealers who specialize in rare and unique coins. If you're looking for a more personal interaction and perhaps a higher value for your coin, attending a local or national coin show could be worth the effort. Professional dealers can provide you with a fair price based on current market trends. They may also be able to offer guidance if you're unsure about the value of your coin. The 1988 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark in fine condition is a perfect example of how sometimes the most unassuming coins can have hidden value. It may have the rarity of earlier Roosevelt dimes, its fine condition, the unique black and brown shading, and the appeal to collectors make it an intriguing coin to keep an eye on. As a collector, the joy comes not only in finding coins of great value, but also in discovering coins that carry their own unique story and character. The 1988 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark is one such coin that could add both value and intrigue to your collection. So there you have it, folks. The 1988 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark in fine condition may be the rarest coin out there, and it's certainly one worth considering for your collection, especially if it has that unique black and brown shading. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, always remember that coin collecting is as much about the passion and history as it is about the value. Next up, you've probably come across the Roosevelt dime at some point. But did you know that a 1989 Roosevelt dime with a P mint mark in very fine condition could be worth much more than face value? Today we're diving into the details of this unique and potentially valuable coin, examining its significance in the collector market, and uncovering why it's becoming a hot item for collectors. Let's get into it. First, let's take a brief look at the history of the Roosevelt dime. The Roosevelt dime was first issued in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt following his death in 1945. Designed by John R. Sinnock, the coin features a portrait of Roosevelt on the obverse and a torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse, symbolizing unity, peace, and strength. Over the decades, the Roosevelt dime has remained a staple in U.S. currency, circulating for nearly 80 years. However, coins like the 1989 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark are particularly interesting for collectors due to their unique characteristics and the silver shine that can still be found in many of them. Now, let's dive into the 1989 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark. In 1989, the Philadelphia Mint produced millions of these coins, but it was primarily the dimes in very fine condition that piqued the interest of collectors. At the time, these dimes were just regular circulating currency, but as years have passed, many have been preserved in excellent condition, giving them a new life in the numismatic world. The 1989 Roosevelt dime was made from a blend of 91.67% copper and 8.33% nickel, which gives it a unique, shiny silver appearance that sets it apart from other coins from the same period. It's not pure silver, but the shiny, reflective quality that it possesses in very fine condition is one of the key attributes that collectors seek. So why is the 1989 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark so special? The P mint mark indicates that the coin was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, which for a time was less common. After 1980, the P mint mark started to appear on dimes, marking the shift from the D or S to the Philadelphia Mint for certain years. The value of the 1989 Roosevelt dime in very fine condition really comes down to its preservation. Dimes that have been well kept without too much wear, maintain that silver shine and crisp details, making them more attractive to collectors. The high level of demand for coins in great condition like this one, coupled with the coin's rarity and such fine quality, means that these dimes can fetch a pretty penny today. You might be wondering, how much is a 1989 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark worth today? Well, the current market value can vary depending on the condition of the coin, but in very fine condition, it could range anywhere from $1,000 to $153,000. You may be thinking, that's very much for a dime. And in the world of numismatics, condition and rarity play a huge role in determining value. If your coin is especially well preserved and has been graded by a professional grading service, the value could increase significantly. Coins that show minimal wear, have that beautiful silver shine, and are well detailed, are highly sought after by serious collectors, pushing the market value higher. The demand for the 1989 Roosevelt dime is driven by a few factors. Firstly, it's part of a historic coin series that has been in circulation for decades, making it appealing to both new collectors and seasoned veterans. Secondly, the P mint mark makes it a little more unique and rarer compared to the more common D or S mint mark dimes from the same era. Moreover, dimes in excellent condition are always more valuable in the collector's market. Many people hoard older coins, hoping they'll one day increase in value. The 1989 Roosevelt dime, with its silver shine and very fine condition, is certainly one of those coins that has become more desirable as time goes on. So, how do you identify a 1989 Roosevelt dime in very fine condition? Well, there are a few key things to look for. The obverse of the coin should feature a well-defined portrait of Roosevelt with clear features like his nose, lips, and the lines of his face. Similarly, the reverse design, featuring the torch, olive branch, and oak branch, should also be sharp and distinct. Look for a coin that still retains its reflective silver shine, showing little to no discoloration or tarnishing. It may have some slight wear, but the design should remain intact. If you're lucky enough to have a 1989 Roosevelt dime in your collection, make sure you're storing it properly. Coins in excellent condition are worth much more when kept in a cool, dry place, away from direct sunlight or humidity. You can keep your coin in a protective holder or capsule to prevent it from being scratched or damaged over time. So there you have it. The 1989 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark is very more than just a regular dime. With its silver shine, very fine condition, and rarity, this coin is a great find for collectors looking to add a valuable piece to their collection. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or a newcomer to the hobby, don't overlook the potential of these shiny dimes. Next up, we're diving deep into the market value of a unique and rare piece, the USA 1 dime Roosevelt dime 2007 with the D mint mark, in its extremely fine condition and with a silver shade that will blow your mind. So, whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin could be one for your collection. Let's take a closer look at what makes this coin such a hot topic in today's collector market. First off, let's talk about the Roosevelt dime itself. This 10-cent coin was introduced in 1946, and its design has remained iconic for decades. The design features the portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt, created by artist John R. Sinek. Over the years, this coin has gone through several changes in its metal composition, but the most significant one for collectors came in 1965, when the silver content was replaced with a copper-nickel alloy. Now let's zoom in on our specific coin, the 2007 Roosevelt dime. This coin features a distinct D mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint. The mint mark plays an essential role in determining its rarity, as the Denver Mint typically produces millions of these coins. However, not every 2007 with D dime is highly sought after. It's the extremely fine condition and the coin's unique silver shade that elevate this dime into a special class of collectible coins. So, what exactly makes this coin special? The extremely fine condition it's in today is key. When we say extremely fine, we're talking about a coin that shows some minor wear but still retains almost all of its original detail, giving it a nearly flawless appearance. The coin's silver shade is another feature that attracts attention. While the 2007 Roosevelt dimes aren't typically struck in silver, some coins, due to various factors, have a unique appearance with a slight silver hue that collectors absolutely love. This shade is often the result of a variety of things, including slight contamination during minting or exposure to certain environmental conditions that affect the alloy. So, how much is this unique 2007 Roosevelt dime worth in today's market? You might be surprised to know that this coin, in extremely fine condition, can fetch a pretty penny. As of today, its market value could range anywhere from $54,000, depending on its specific condition, with coins that show the silver hue often pushing the upper end of this spectrum. And for those of you with coins in even better condition or with rare characteristics, some have been known to hit higher values at auctions and private sales. The real value of this coin, however, lies in its potential for future growth. Due to the relatively low mintage of the 2007 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark and its silver shade, this coin could see even greater value as time goes on, especially if it's kept in excellent condition or is part of a larger, well-preserved collection. Let's talk about grading. When it comes to getting your coin graded, it's always a good idea to send it to a trusted professional grading service for an accurate assessment. A certified coin can help you get the most out of its value if you decide to sell or trade. Collectors are always looking for coins with unique characteristics, and the 2007 Roosevelt dime stands out because of its silver shade, mint mark, and the fact that it's still relatively modern. This coin strikes a perfect balance between rarity and accessibility. It's still affordable for newer collectors, but also highly valued by seasoned numismatists. Interested in purchasing or selling this coin? You can find the 2007 Roosevelt dime on several trusted numismatic marketplaces. If you're looking for high-quality versions, always make sure to check for certification and authenticity before making a purchase or sale. In conclusion, the 2007 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark and silver shade is truly a gem in the world of coin collecting. Whether you're a seasoned investor or a beginner looking for your next prized possession, this coin offers both unaffordable value and growth potential. So, take a look at your collection, and you might just have a treasure right at your fingertips. Next up, we're diving into something really special, a rare and incredibly valuable coin from the USA, the 2006 Roosevelt dime with a D mint mark, featuring a unique black dot and stunning silver shine in extremely fine condition. If you're a serious collector or just someone who's curious about the world of rare coins, this one is going to blow your mind. First, let's talk about the basics, the Roosevelt dime. Introduced in 1946, this dime honors Franklin D. Roosevelt, the 32nd President of the United States. It's one of the most iconic and widely circulated coins in U.S. history. But what makes our 2006 Roosevelt dime stand out from the rest? The 2006 Roosevelt dime is a part of the regular production run, with most coins being minted in the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Our focus today is on the Denver minted version, marked with a D mint mark. Now, the obverse side of this coin features the timeless portrait of President Franklin D. Roosevelt. But here's where things get interesting. On this particular dime, you'll notice something unique: a small black dot on the obverse side. This mysterious mark is often a sign of a striking error, and when paired with an exceptional level of shine and detail, it raises the value of this coin substantially. The black dot could be due to a number of factors. It might be a defect from the minting process, or it could have appeared due to debris or some other anomaly during production. Regardless, it's incredibly rare to find a coin like this, with both the dot and the brilliant silver shine that's so distinct. Coins like these, in extremely fine condition, are highly sought after by collectors. Why? Because the wear and tear on the coin is minimal, meaning the details, the president's portrait, the date, and the mint mark are almost pristine. It's a rare find when you can get your hands on a coin that retains its original luster, especially when combined with an unusual feature like that black dot. We needed you to come and help us figure out how to get the coins back to Mara Harrison. Now let's talk about the value. Coins with such unique features, especially in extremely fine condition, tend to perform well in the collector market. While the 2006 Roosevelt dime in typical condition is valued at just $48,000, the presence of the black dot, combined with the silver shine and extremely fine preservation, pushes the value into the realm of $61,000, possibly even higher depending on demand. I'd like to suggest you all examine the dime for 30 minutes or so. Suggest it to yourself how wonderful it must be. In fact, certain Roosevelt dimes with minting anomalies and exceptional condition have been known to fetch upwards of $66,000, or even more at auction. If you manage to find one like this in your collection, it's not just a dime, it's an investment. Just remember, condition is everything. A coin like this, in extremely fine condition, with no significant scratches, wear, or discoloration, commands a premium. If you're lucky enough to stumble across this dime in your collection, or even in circulation, don't underestimate its potential value. As always, if you come across a coin like this, make sure to handle it carefully. Store it in a safe, protective case to preserve its value, and always keep an eye on market trends. The world of coin collecting can be unpredictable, but the more you know, the better equipped you are to make a valuable find. So, is your 2006 Roosevelt dime worth very more than face value? Absolutely. Whether you're looking to hold on to it for its potential future value or sell it to the highest bidder, this rare, extremely fine condition coin with the D mint mark and that black dot is definitely one to watch. Next up, we're going to take a close look at an iconic American coin, the USA. One dime, Roosevelt dime, 2001, with D mint mark. But this isn't just any dime. It's a unique and antique piece in a stunning silver shade and very fine condition. Now, we all know the Roosevelt dime, which has been a staple of the U.S. coinage system since 1946. However, today's spotlight is on a specific version from the year 2001, which holds a special place in both the hearts of collectors and its market value. Let's talk about why this coin stands out, what makes it so valuable today, and why it's such a sought-leader piece in the collector's world. The Roosevelt dime 2001 was minted during an era when the U.S. economy was experiencing significant changes. Featuring the profile of President Franklin D. Roosevelt on the obverse, it was struck in copper-nickel clad rather than pure silver, making this particular piece a unique version. You'll notice the D mint mark near the bottom of the coin, indicating it was minted in Denver. Most importantly, the very fine condition of this particular coin enhances its charm and value. While many of the 2001 Roosevelt dimes are common and available in circulated form, this coin, in very fine condition, is one of the rarer finds in today's market. The condition of a coin is vital in determining its market value. Very fine condition means this coin has clear details but shows some slight wear. You'll see Roosevelt's distinctive profile with well-defined features, and the lettering around the rim is crisp, with only slight wear visible on the high points. This coin is not just a piece of American history, but a reminder of the care and craftsmanship that went into making these dimes. But what about that silver shade? The Roosevelt dime 2001, though not made of pure silver like earlier editions, still has a significant collector's following due to its look, historical context, and the minting process. Over time, it has developed a subtle silver tone, giving it a timeless appeal. This gives collectors the illusion of a silver coin, even though it was struck from a copper-nickel composition. So, how much is a Roosevelt dime 2001 with D-Mint mark worth today? Well, in very fine condition, this dime can fetch anywhere $75,000, depending on market demand and the quality of the coin. However, if you're fortunate enough to find a well-preserved coin with exceptional details, it could command prices closer to $80,000 or more. Now, this coin may be worth thousands of dollars like some rare vintage coins, and its value lies in its uniqueness and the growing demand for high-quality dimes in the collector's market. As collectors continue to seek out coins in excellent condition, especially those with the elusive D-Mint mark and silver shade, the value of this dime is steadily increasing. The Roosevelt dime 2001, with diamond mark in very fine condition, is more than just a coin. It's a piece of American numismatic history. It's a symbol of a time in American culture, minted in one of the most iconic periods of U.S. history. For those of you out there who are looking to expand your collection or invest in rare pieces, this coin should definitely be on your radar. Before we wrap up, I'd like to remind all of you to be vigilant when it comes to collecting. Coins like the Roosevelt dime 21 can be found in your change or online auctions, but it's important to verify the condition and look for any rare details like the D-Mint mark or those subtle silver tones. Next up, we have a unique and antique piece to discuss, an intriguing 1999 Roosevelt dime with the D-Mint mark. But what makes this dime so special? Well, it has a rare brown spot on its reverse side, is in very fine condition, and has captured the attention of collectors. Stay tuned as we reveal its market value and what makes it a must-have for any collection. Before we dive into the details of this specific dime, let's take a brief look at the history of the Roosevelt dime. First introduced in 1946, this dime was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was instrumental in founding the March of Dimes organization. The coin's design, featuring Roosevelt's profile on the obverse, remains one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coinage history. Now, let's focus on the 1999 Roosevelt dime, minted in Denver, identified by the D-Mint mark. This particular dime is not just an ordinary coin. It has a distinctive brown spot on the reverse side. These kinds of natural discolorations can occur due to oxidation, exposure to environmental factors, or even a flaw during the minting process. For collectors, these unique markings can increase a coin's charm and appeal. The 1999 Roosevelt dime, in very fine condition, is defined by its light wear on high points, and most of its design details still visible. The intriguing brown spot on the reverse adds a layer of uniqueness, making this coin stand out from other 1999 dimes. So, what about its market value? The collector's market places a premium on coins with unique features. A 1999 Roosevelt dime with D-Mint mark in very fine condition typically ranges $63,000 depending on demand. However, the brown spot makes this coin an unusual find. With this unique characteristic, the value could go up to $66,000 or more, especially if a collector views the spot as adding to the coin's story or aesthetic. Collectors are drawn to coins like this because of their rarity and imperfections. Coins with unusual discolorations or minting anomalies often carry historical and aesthetic value, which can significantly boost their desirability in the market. This 1999 dime is a perfect example of how even minor differences can make a big impact. If you're lucky enough to own a 1999 Roosevelt diamond with D mint mark and a unique brown spot, here are a few tips. Keep the coin in a protective holder to avoid further discoloration or damage. A professional coin grading service can verify the condition and unique features of your coin. Collector markets can fluctuate, so keep an eye on auction prices and collector forums. Next up, we're exploring a unique and antique piece from the United States, the 1989 Roosevelt dime with the D mint mark, in extremely fine condition. This little coin holds some surprising value in the collector's market today. So if you're a coin enthusiast or just curious, stick around and let's uncover its hidden worth. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, designed by John R. Sinek. It was created to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who played a pivotal role in the creation of the March of Dimes, an organization dedicated to fighting polio. The design has remained largely unchanged over the years, making each year's minting an important piece of American history. The 1989 Roosevelt dime was minted in large quantities, but the D mint mark indicates it was produced at the Denver Mint. In extremely fine condition, this coin has a sharp strike, minimal wear, and a clean surface, making it a highly desirable piece for collectors. What's fascinating is that coins in extremely fine condition are rare to find in circulation today. They often come from private collections, bank rolls, or estate sales, where they've been preserved over decades. In extremely fine condition, the 1989 with D Roosevelt dime has a collector's value of between $3,000 and $4,000. Today, in the collector's market, this coin can fetch anywhere from $90,000 to $2,000. That might seem like a fortune. It's a significant increase from its original value and highlights how condition and rarity impact a coin's worth. Coins graded as MS65 or higher, those in mint state condition, can command even higher prices, sometimes exceeding $98,000, especially if they are certified by grading services. The Roosevelt dime series is beloved by collectors for its consistency and accessibility. Many collectors aim to complete a full set of dimes from 1946 to the present, making coins like the 1989 with D an essential piece of the puzzle. If you own a 1989 with D Roosevelt dime or are looking to add one to your collection, here are some tips. Use a protective holder to prevent scratches and tarnish. Professional grading can authenticate your coin and increase its resale value. And if you're selling, consider having your coin graded to maximize its value. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins in extremely fine condition. The 1989 with D Roosevelt dime may be small, but its value and significance in the world of coin collecting are immense. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this coin is a beautiful addition to any collection. Next up, we're diving deep into a fascinating coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide, the 1996 D Roosevelt dime. This isn't just any dime, it's a unique piece with a silver shade and a story to tell. If you're a coin enthusiast or just curious about what makes this dime special, stick around to uncover its history, rarity, and market value today. The Roosevelt dime was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a pivotal figure in American history. Known for his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, Roosevelt was also instrumental in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio. This series has been in continuous production since its debut, featuring his profile on the obverse and an olive branch, torch, and oak branch on the reverse. But what makes the 1996 with D dime so unique? Let's find out. The 1996 with D dime is part of the standard minting from the Denver Mint, indicated by the D dime mint mark. While most dimes from this year are made from a copper nickel-clad composition, some coins exhibit a unique silver-like shade. This anomaly isn't from being struck in silver, but could be due to minting inconsistencies, plunkate variations, or environmental factors. This silver appearance makes these coins stand out, drawing attention from collectors who seek unique and antique pieces. Combine this with a very fine condition, and you have a true treasure. In 1996, over 1.4 billion dimes were minted, but the number of coins with this silver-like appearance is far smaller. While not officially recognized as an error or variety by the U.S. Mint, these silver-shaded dimes have gained a cult following among collectors due to their uniqueness. Collectors prize coins like this for their unusual characteristics and the mystery surrounding their production. Very fine condition further elevates their desirability, as it means the coin retains sharp details with only minor wear. Now, let's talk about the big question. What's the market value of a 1996 with D. Roosevelt dime with a silver shade in very fine condition today? In the collector's market, standard 1996 with D dimes in very fine condition might fetch around $78,000, depending on demand. However, a silver-shaded piece can command significantly more due to its unique appeal. Prices can range $84,000, and in some cases even higher if sold to a passionate collector or in an auction setting. Coins like the 1996 with D. Roosevelt dime remind us that even everyday pocket change can hold unexpected treasures. Its unique silver shade not only sets it apart, but also adds an intriguing element to the story of U.S. coinage. For collectors, it's more than just a dime. It's a piece of history, mystery, and value rolled into one. And there you have it. The 1996 Buckwheat D. Roosevelt dime, with its silver shade, is a testament to the surprises the numismatic world has to offer. Whether you're a seasoned collector or new to the hobby, this coin is a reminder to always keep an eye out for the extraordinary hidden in the ordinary. Next up, we're diving into a modern yet collectible piece, the 2008 Roosevelt dime with a D mint mark, in extra fine condition. You may wonder, why would a relatively recent coin hold value in the collector's market? Well, stay tuned as we unveil its unique features, historical significance, and current worth in today's market. Let's start with a bit of history. The Roosevelt dime was first minted in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who was instrumental in founding the March of Dimes to combat polio. Over the decades, it's become a staple in American currency, with billions minted. However, the 2008 Roosevelt dime, especially one with the D mint mark, indicating it was struck at the Denver Mint, holds a particular appeal for collectors. Why? Because coins in extra fine condition, like the one we're discussing, exhibit sharp details and minimal wear, making them stand out in a sea of circulated dimes. Now let's talk about what makes this coin unique. The D mint mark, located near the base of the torch on the reverse side, is a key identifier for Denver minted coins. In extra fine condition, the finer details of President Roosevelt's portrait and the torch, olive branch, and oak branch on the reverse side are highly defined. The smooth edges with minimal nicks further elevate its desirability. Coins like this are not only valued for their rarity, but also for their pristine condition, which preserves their historical and aesthetic appeal. Now the moment you've been waiting for. How much is this coin worth in today's collector market? The 2008 Roosevelt dime in extra fine condition with D mint mark can fetch a higher premium. In recent years, such coins have been sold for $30,000 at collector auctions and online marketplaces. The value varies depending on the demand among collectors, the grading certification, and of course, the coin's condition. If the coin exhibits additional mint errors, like a misstrike or die crack, it could command an even higher price, reaching up to $33,000 or more. The 2008 Roosevelt dime with a D mint mark might seem like a small piece of change, but in the world of coin collecting, even the most modest coins can hold immense value. Its combination of history, artistry, and pristine condition makes it a true treasure for collectors. So, if you have one of these gems tucked away, consider its potential worth. And if you're a collector, this dime is definitely worth adding to your collection. Next up, we're diving into a unique and antique piece, the USA Roosevelt dime from 2019, with the P mint mark in extremely fine condition. What makes this coin special, and how much is it worth in today's collector market? Let's find out. First, let's talk about the obverse side of the coin. The Roosevelt dime, designed by John R. Sinek, was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt. The 2019 dime continues this tradition with its detailed portrayal of Roosevelt's profile. On the obverse, we see the inscriptions "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the year 2019. What makes this coin stand out is its P mint mark, indicating it was minted in Philadelphia. This is a common mint mark for circulation dimes, but the combination of its condition, unique discoloration, and striking features make this particular coin a collector's gem. Now, turning to the reverse side, we see the iconic torch, olive branch, and oak branch design, symbolizing liberty, peace, and strength. Despite being a relatively recent coin, the reverse side has developed a unique brown spot that adds character and rarity, especially against the silver shine of the rest of the coin. This Roosevelt dime is in extremely fine condition, with sharp details and minimal wear on both sides. Coins in this condition are rare to find, especially with unique features like the discoloration on the reverse side. Collectors often value such anomalies, as they make the coin distinct from others minted in the same year. Now, let's talk about the value. A standard 2019 Roosevelt dime in this particular piece, with its unique characteristics and extremely fine condition, significantly increases its market value. Based on recent sales and collector interest, this coin could fetch anywhere $5,000 in the collector market. The value may go even higher if sold at an auction to a specialized collector. If you're a collector, always look for unique features that set a coin apart, like mint marks, discolorations, or errors. And remember, preserving the condition of your coins is key to maintaining or even increasing their value. This 2019 Roosevelt dime with the P mint mark is a shining example of how even modern coins can become valuable treasures. Its combination of condition, unique discoloration, and collector appeal make it a fascinating addition to any collection. What do you think about this dime? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive into coin collecting, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Coin Summits and Seminars wherever you get your podcasts. Stay tuned for more insights into rare and valuable coins from around the world. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting.